Hello YouTube world. This is like my fourth time making this video, so hopefully YouTube will let me upload it this time. First story, I found my navy gleam eyeliner, and I did put a dark eyeshadow over it, like the same color, just to keep the color vibrant, and it did stay overnight. This is from yesterday. I didn't put on any more. As you can see, a little bit rubbed off, but that was because it was itchy, so I took that off. But other than that, I really recommend this product, and I hope you guys like it. Now onto the video I wanted to do yesterday. I see a lot of girls going around with like badly contoured faces, and I really want to say something, but I figure why not teach someone so then you can tell your friends and then it'll eventually get around that you shouldn't contour on your cheekbone. You need to contour under, or else you look like your cheekbones are down here. And that's not a cute look. So, as you can see, this is kind of a long, dramatic line, but that was really more just for demonstration purposes, just because the lighting isn't very good in here. Again, sorry about that. But hopefully I'll be able to get that fixed soon. So, as you can see, there's like a dark line going down here. And you can't really see it, but I did contour into my temple a little bit. And you want to do that to make your face seem narrower and more angular and more appealing to what you want. I want to remind everybody that makeup should not be worn for someone else. It should be worn for you. If you want to make your eyes seem bigger because you think that look is attractive, then do that. If you want your face to be a little bit more angular because you have a rounder face or you have a long face and so you want to make it seem thicker and more proportionate, go right ahead. But you shouldn't wear makeup for someone else. Wear it for yourself. Okay, now that that's aside. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to take and like do your foundation how you usually do, like primer if you use it. I like to use Revlon Color Stay, 24-hour kind, in Ivory. It's for a combination to oily skin, this kind. I really like it, and it stays on really well. I really don't think you need a primer for that one. That's really more for your eyes and for filling in your eyebrows if you do that like I do, because I'm blonde and so I have no eyebrows. Anyways, when you contour, you can use contouring powder. That's fine. Go right ahead. I think it's kind of a waste of money because it's pretty much just thicker bronzer. So what I like to do is I like to use bronzer all over my face. Blah 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 blah. I already did that. And then I use a darker bronzer from my Victoria's Secret makeup kit that I still have. I know, I still have this thing. I really need to go through it because I want to try other makeups. So these are more tailored towards like definite colors that I can point out. But I have 3 different kinds. Really, it's more like 2 different kinds of bronzer and a highlighter, and 3 different kinds of blush. So I'm going to use the lightest color bronzer because I'm pale and pasty and gross and Irish. Yeah, person from Boston being Irish. Ooh, that's a shock. Okay, so I'm going to do this in the mirror. I know I don't usually do that, but whatever. I'm taking my thick fluffy brush and I'm flattening it between my fingers to make a contouring brush. And you can buy contouring brushes, but this works just as well, I think. I think you have a little bit more control over it, but that's just me. If you're more comfortable using a contour brush, go right ahead. Alright, you want to take the contouring brush or the fluffy brush and you want to put it under your cheekbone. You want to make it in a line, right under. I'm pushing it more towards my mouth just so you guys can see. Really thick line. Really subtle line. Then you want to just blend under. You don't want to blend up. You want to blend down. Computer, wake back up. Okay, now you want to take that same color and put a little bit into your temple, but you want to take kind of like a large amount. I don't know if you can see that. This lighting is just awful. You want to just back your hand. That way you don't have too much, because you can always add more. It's really difficult to get rid of bronzer. I don't know if any of you have tried to like get rid of bronzer. It's very difficult, especially if you have oily skin, because it just stays in the oils. I'm gonna put a little bit in the temple. Then you want to blend that down, but not like across your cheek. You want to blend it more towards like your hairline and then towards your ear. Oh, hello, fun. Alright, and then you want to take a little bit more of that, dab, then cross forehead, a little bit into the hairline, just to blend it all together so you don't have like mutton chops. I like to do a little bit around my nose, just because I think my nose is really unflattering to my face. Alright, and that's how you do like the darker part of the contour. Now, I'm going to take my highlighting powder and I'm going to put it across my nose, on my chin, and on the lower part of my forehead. I'm going to blend that together. Okay, so as you can see, this is a little bit more even, a little bit more proportionate. Okay, let's see if I can find better lighting. Is this good? Is this better? Okay, there you go. Another way that I used to contour was I used to suck in my cheeks, and while that did work, it made my cheekbones look kind of like thicker, you see? They're about that big, yeah. Which is not a great technique, but I think it works if like you're trying to do like things really quickly, and it can look nice if you do things the right way. So then I take some blush, just put it a little bit on the apple. Then you want to blend up. You don't want to have a line, because then you look awful. You really do. I'm sorry, but you just look awful unless it's just how your makeup looks good. Like, I don't know, like there's definitely different rules for like different face shapes. I have more of like an oval face, so this is what works for me. So obviously it's not going to work exactly for you, but these tips and tricks on like having it under your cheekbone, that's pretty much a rule for everybody. But the blush thing, some people it looks better just on the apples blended out a little bit. Some people it looks better like more like in a line. Mine looks better more just about until here on each side of my face. Looks better as like a little oval, I guess. Makes my face just look a little bit more proportionate. And if you didn't blend well enough, or you don't think you blended well enough, you can take foundation powder, and I like to use Revlon Age Defying with DNA Advantage. I know it's supposed to be for like old ladies or whatever, but I think it works really well for oily skin. If you don't think you did a good enough job, dab down and just blend, 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 blend. Or you can take bronzer and just all over. So that's how you contour, and I'll hopefully have the lighting situation fixed in a few weeks. I know it sounds like a really long time, but I need to move furniture around and buy lighting fixtures with no money and pay my parents back, and and I have a lot of stuff I need to do before the lighting situation is fixed, but hopefully it will be a little bit better next time. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this helps you contour your face a little bit better.